Don't give me a sign, 'cause I'm not waiting for you to say that I'm what you need. Trying to take some time just for me, and don't drop me a line.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my vlog. It's 6:30 in the morning. I just woke up 30 minutes ago and did my coffee. Prepared my coffee and cleaned up a little bit. So here we are vlogging about some recap, catching up style. I have been absent since April here in my vlog channel because I decided to resign from my job. Sorry, I had to cut it short. I was intending to say I wanted to declutter while I show you the reasons why I resigned. But at the same time, of course, I'm gonna show you some vegan recipes because obviously that's what you guys are here for.
Agnes, the vegan girl who's gonna show us some recipes and do some yoga stuff.
So yeah, we're gonna do that while we declutter over there because again, I'm unemployed and I need to fix some things in the closet, you know, like the skeletons in the closet. And yeah, let's get started.
You're tired. We've been here before. There's nothing good can come from you.
I honestly have been living in places, in apartments where I keep a lot of clothes, and I've never really discussed about that, even if I try to be as minimalist as possible, as sustainable as possible, and it's hard to keep. I honestly am for recycling and upcycling and reusing, but not to the point where you have to keep trash, because we don't want that. We don't want to keep things that don't serve us anymore, right? Yeah, that's basically the 2021 mantra. Okay, so as I promised, I wanted to share a little bit more about why I resigned from my job. It's a lot, but I guess I'm just gonna go for 3 reasons that will kind of like summarize my reasons for a lot of reasons. Of all the reasons. Okay. First and foremost, I wanted to resign because I kind of like figured it out. Now, I'm not sure how people would define figuring it out in life in their 20s or 30s, but I kind of like just wanted to do something else, something that I valued and it's aligned with my principles in life. At the same time, it was kind of like a different channel from what I have been doing that is also aligned with my values. So to explain more in detail, my job was a community development work in our local government here in Cagayan de Oro, and it was aligned with my values for the reason that I was raised by parents who valued people who are marginalized, and although they were not technically in the community development field, but my dad was an alternative lawyer before, and my mom, she used to be working in the bank, but that didn't make up so much about who she was. More of like she valued helping her family, her relatives, and the people around her, the neighbors, and even the people who are like strangers, and I always saw it in her. I actually remember a lot of memories with her that she helped a lot of people who were in the situation between life and death, and she was just always giving, and she didn't care how much it would cost her. She just always give, even if it meant that she has to borrow some money from other people, she would do it just for the sake of helping. And that for me was an act of selfless and unconditional love for the community, that even though she didn't have an outlet or a platform or a stage where someone would award her for something, that was just so iconic. And that for me was a big value, and I somehow adapted that value, and yeah, that's how I became some kind of an advocate for vegan and yoga lifestyle, because I wanted to help people to emotionally, spiritually, and economically. I'm not sure about that. although I am for that, but I can't really tell. There's no way to tell unless you guys can actually vouch for it. Anyway, yeah, again, I wanted to do something else that is aligned with my values. Hence why I wanted to take this channel to another level. I wanted to move forward from having community work and employee work, 8 to 5 job, vlogging, advocating, and sharing ideas on my social media. So that's basically what I want to do. Aside from that, I also intended to work on some creative space that I wanted to do for a long time. I also wanted to put up my own studio and become a yoga teacher. So I enrolled in a yoga teacher training class. I'm gonna show a little video about my journey, but maybe in another vlog, right? Because that's too much for today. I guess let's just talk and chat and hang out for a bit. Yeah, I intended to go for yoga teacher training because I have been advocating for it anyway, right? So why not just teach? So the second reason why I wanted to resign is because I want to open my own vegan business. It's a long shot, actually. It's like a suntok sa buwan, if you guys are Filipinos and you guys know what I mean. Suntok sa buwan is like a metaphor for like, it's a long shot. It's a punch to the moon. I just translated it, but yeah, that's basically the gist. It's a long shot to chase my dreams. Well, basically dreams are supposed to be big, right? So why not just place it where it's actually big and motivating, kind of like impossible and unrealistic for a moment, but when you're actually trying to do it, it becomes closer and you get to feel and you get to enjoy the moment of getting it and chasing that dream, and you won't even feel that you ever want to stop because you're enjoying the ride, right? So why am I not focusing on choosing what sparks joy and what doesn't? Ta-da! Mom, I need your help. Wait, I don't need help. I'm a strong and independent woman. I can do everything.
As long as I know what's wrong and what is right. As long as I know how to love and how to fight.
Progress report, it's not yet done, but we're almost there. I have to get ready to grab lunch with my friend at this vegan place that is really close from my home, but I'm not gonna tell you guys where it is exactly. I mean where I live, because obviously for security purposes. At the same time, I will take you guys with me. Okay, let's go.
Take me to the park. Let's go out walking through the garden where the flowers.
Hey guys, I'm back from brunch. I gotta tell you guys, it's really hot in here. We're new now, so here's an update. He already filled in here some stuff, but we still have empty compartments over there. Okay, anyway, we're gonna go down over there. Casey, get off. Move it. I still have a pile of clothes over here. Okay, so here we are in the third and final reason why I wanted to resign. The third reason why I wanted to quit, to resign, is government job is not for me. I hate to say it. I'm not saying it that it shouldn't be yours too, or that I'm not saying that you shouldn't apply in government offices, because it's actually a pretty good career opportunity, because obviously there's stability, it's filled with resources, and it's also directly implementing projects and goals, agenda all over the world to grassroots communities. But it's the bureaucracy, I guess, that didn't work out pretty much well with me and anyone else who wanted to resign. So yeah, I don't want to go down into the detail, but I just wish good luck and God bless to all the people who are always gonna be there. Obviously, it's not deniable that it did help a lot of people, and I was also one of those people who could have helped and still is kind of helping. I actually wanted to share this story. It's a pretty good story Back in 2016, when I was still starting in our office in housing, I was one of those, like young people who work for the admin and made friends with this vendor who sells ube, toron, and kamote toron every 3 p.m. around the compound every day, like Monday to Friday. And I actually made friends with him, and over time I get to talk to him. Then eventually I discovered that he is a typhoon sendong survivor. And when I told him that our office is actually a housing and urban development department, I offered him that maybe he could apply. And then luckily my boss was there and we accommodated him. It took us 5 years to get here. We finally had to award the beneficiaries of Sendang survivors. Last Thursday was the awarding of the beneficiaries for their entry passes. I guess you guys are not interested in that detail, but the summary is we finally provided houses, and that for me was a big project. It was a manifestation of what we've always wanted to do in the government. We want to provide the basic needs of our people, and those people in the marginalized, the grassroots communities, who regardless of political colors, who will always be our beneficiaries because they're the reason why we exist. And yeah, it's basically that, just like how my mom instilled those values in me. So I don't know how we got here into making this video a Mother's Day special. Yeah, I give it all back to my mom too, and also to my coworkers who made it possible to provide the shelters for our beneficiaries. My coworkers, the partner offices, our elected officials, our councilors, our mayor, and everyone else who was there to support and work for the creation of those housing, those shelter for those people who were survivors of calamities. So yeah, that's the story. That's a good story to tell one day and today. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys... No, I'm not finished yet. I'm not finished. I'm still gonna show you more of this decluttering season because I definitely need your help. Please stay with me. Guys, good morning. We're home. Hello, Daddy. Oh my God, you're the cutest. Hi. Oh, Papa. You guys are friends. Very good. Oh, cute. It's raining today and it's not so sunny. Oh my God, you guys. Hey, no. We have here, wait lang. Piece of paste. Okay, so here we go.
You don't need to freeze it.
That's how it looks like when it's sliced. This is seitan barbecue style. And I have here my cup of coffee, tea leaf, and yoga nuts. Hey guys, so as you guys have seen the view, this is the latest housing relocation project that our department has finally implemented and produced. It's actually also my second to the last day of my job. I hosted the awarding of the entry pass with the department staff and the officials, the honorables. There was this a minute or two that I just cherished the moment that it's finally ending, and I feel so graced and blessed that I was able to spend 5 years here working for our community. It's basically built to provide homes, better homes for our marginalized sector in the city. All of them who are beneficiaries here were affected by the Typhoon Sendong back in 2011, and finally they're all here safe and sound. There's actually still a long way to go, but in fairness, we're on the second batch now. So yeah, I hope you guys stick around. I really want to close this video by sharing what I've planned in my head. You don't need to have one purpose in life. You can have a lot of purposes. It can be based on your role in society or based on your personal advocacy or your values, and everything will make sense eventually if you want to change your life at some point. And on to the next chapter. I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. Bye.
Go on now, be good, be fine, live your life, dream big, don't forget to be kind, live, it's your life. You know where to go if you follow that heart. One step at a time, we all play our part. Go out now, be good, be fine, live your life, dream big, don't forget to be kind, live, it's your life, go on.